Hi there, welcome back to Books and Tea with Sarah. I'm yours truly. Today I'm drinking chamomile tea made by Celestial Teas. And today I'm going to do the Pass It On tag. The original video is done by Bald Book Geek, and I was tagged by Vanessa at A World of Words, which I will link both of those videos down below for you guys to check out after you finish watching this one. So the basics of this tag is to pick 3 books that you think that everyone should read, and then whoever watches the video should go out and read those books and then come back and discuss them in the comments. So I look forward to hearing your guys' thoughts on the books that I've picked out for you to check out, and let's get started. So funny enough, I wasn't one of those kids who really enjoyed reading in school because I hated analyzing books critically, but all 3 of the books that I picked are books that I read in school. So the first one, just going chronologically here, is Mila 18 by Leon Uris. This book is set during the Holocaust. It centers around a group of Jewish people who were confined to the ghetto, and they form this underground group that kind of rises up to revolt against the Nazis who are in control of the area. It's a very sad book, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy stories about the Holocaust. I think it's an important thing for people to learn about and to know more about. It's really interesting hearing the different stories that arise from such a time. So the next book that I have for you is really funny because I read this book during a year where I absolutely hated every single book that I read, mostly because I didn't like the teacher. And this was the one book that I enjoyed, but it was also the one book that we didn't get to keep. So I had to go buy my own copy. This book is A Lesson Before Dying by Ernest Gaines. This is a really interesting book that centers around a man who is sentenced to death. He was a witness to a shooting in like a convenience store, and he was the only person who saw it who's still alive, and he ended up taking the fall for everything. So he's on death row, and then another man who is a teacher in the area is persuaded to visit this man and talk with him while he awaits his sentence. And it's just kind of a story about their relationship that grows and what they learn from each other during this whole conversation that they have while they visit with each other. The last book that I have for you is Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. If you haven't read a Mitch Albom book yet, I highly suggest that you start with this one. This is the first one that I read, and I really enjoyed it. The only other one that I've read so far is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, and I didn't like that one nearly as much as I like this one. So this book is a true story that centers around Mitch's experience with a man who used to be his professor, a man named Morrie. And so while Mitch is spending all this time with Morrie, Morrie actually has Lou Gehrig's disease. So he's in the process of dying. This book kind of has the basis of his last life lesson for his students. So it's a really touching book and really heartfelt. I really enjoyed it. You can tell by like all the notes that I took for class, and I don't normally take notes, but I took a lot for this for this book because I liked it so much. So those are the 3 books that I have for this tag. If you've read those books, definitely comment down below what you thought of them. I tried to pick books that I haven't talked about before, because I feel like I've talked a lot recently about some of my favorite books, and so I was trying to stick with ones that I haven't talked about before. Thanks for watching. If you like these kinds of videos, then please subscribe. Also, if you have read any of these books and you feel like I do about them, then definitely comment down below and we can start talking about them. Otherwise, go home and read some of these books and then come back and talk about them, because I love these books so much and I really think everyone should read them. As for who I tag to continue on with this tag, Alex at Alex Black, April at Getting Hugga With It, and Julia at That Bookie. You guys should do this tag. I really enjoy talking about some of these books that I love and sharing with people, so you should do that as well. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Bye!